Hey everyone, this is Dusko Maka's. And you start all over. You know what? I'll agree with you on this one. That last game was probably dead-end job symbolism. It's just the whole point of the game. Dead-end jobs. I can roll with it. Alright, let's go to this one. Hey everyone, this is Dusko Maka's AestheticGamer, and this is Amnesia. Not the really famous horror game Amnesia, this is Amnesia, which is a Chinese Yume Nikki fan game. This is version 0.06 plus. I don't know how old this version is, or there's more versions coming or anything, but we're playing it as it is. I'm gonna kick straight into it and see what we think. It's got a dream cycle. You probably are in your room, then you sleep, and then you wake up. You probably are collecting effects. I don't know until I'm inside the game, but maybe it's gonna be memories. It being memories would make a bit of sense. Also, our character is a ghost. That's not exactly what I expected. Actually, that's kind of interesting. We got a Game Boy Advance to play Nezu, everyone's favorite mouse. Oh, I thought it was the cheese for some reason. So don't hit the walls, get the cheese. Maybe if a cat starts coming after me, then I can be like, yeah, chew. So the goal is not to hit the walls and be a mouse and eat the cheese. Chew. Oh, yep, there's our mouse. This goddamn, I'm stupid mouse rat. I ran into the goddamn thing. I want to make it a little bit further. God fucking damn it. The mouse moves faster than you think it would. I'm going to try one more time, and then I'm going to stop my cheese addiction. If I was a mouse, I'd just eat cheese all day. And then eventually die of cheese poisoning or whatever they do with cheese. Alright, move softly. There you go, got it. There's Garfield over there being rather upset. He just walks in. It's like, you think this would like crush me because I goddamn run into walls and I die. For some reason, that's fine. Chew. I love cheese. 100 points. Win everything. Goddamn, give me an Academy Award for best cheese. How do I leave this game? How do I get out of this dead-end job? No, okay, those are the instructions. That's cool and all, but... No, kill myself. Okay, it's the 9 key. 9 key, okay. I figured it out. I can't leave my room, I'm guessing I'm haunted. Oh, I can leave the room. Oh, I'm already in the Nexus. I was already dreaming. That's my little explanation. I'm just a ghost in the ghost world, don't mind me. There you go, a little save. It's fun. Anything in my drawers? Nope. Can I go out to the balcony? Yes, I can. It's a balcony, alright. So we're just immediately in a dream world, and evidently we're ghost. I'm real spooky. I don't need legs. I was, you know, ghost movement. I'm still curious about it, but yeah, nothing. I can go into bed. But if I'm a ghost, do I make like a big old ghost lump, I guess, under the bed? Whatever, it's my dream. I can roll with it. So there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 doors of interest. Which one should we go through? I'm going to ask the stream chat who are watching at the moment this question. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6. Now I've got some opinions of some of these doors, what they look like. To be frank, the second door looks like a fucking Xbox style door to me. It's probably the green and the black shade in particular. And how they're core-aligned with each other, but still though. We gotta vote for 6. This definitely does remind of a bloody area, and being horror enthusiast in the chat, I guess that would make sense, so... Will it test anything interesting? Ah. A white world. It's got its little art thing going on, like, look at that. That's a thing. Are you a design? I can't walk through these walls. Those are actually walls, not anything else. What are you, a dust mite? No, I have to press. You gave me a power, though. What's my first power, then? That's not my first power. I'm a dust cloud. Just makes me dust colored. How about you? You know anything? You're nothing. You're less than nothing. I'm a fucking dust parasite. I eat dust. That's what I do. I'm a dust ghost. I just touch things and they become part of my ghostliness. There's the door I came out of. I'm gonna go down. I assume you are nothing, but I'm gonna try you anyway. Nope, you are in fact nothing. I'm gonna wander over this direction. We're gonna say down. When I go down, I'm gonna say we. Unless Chris, you're something. You're not anything. Here we go. We. It's already a dead end. That was exciting. Alright then. Alright. What might be further to the left here? The answer to my inquiry is nothing. Well, that's a shame. You look like something. Can I go inside your crevice's body? Probably not. It's probably nothing. Oh wait, it was something. I'm a little bit surprised, to be honest. Out we go. Hello, eyes. I can actually go to them. This is my walking area. They're just looking at me. There's a blood splatter. Think the blood splatter wants to do anything? Nope. Oh. Well, I'm now in cuddly teddy bear world. Are you a stalker? You know, I actually don't think I'm supposed to touch you. No, you're kind of going the opposite way. Maybe you're just a wanderings thing. Oh, never mind, you were a stalker. It led me into teddy bear hell. Well, that's unfortunate. I'm back. I'm better than ever. Heebie-G. There you go. I filled in my duty. Let's go back outside. I wasn't done exploring this world. I'll find my way back to Teddy Bear Land, or where the fuck I was. I want the nuzzlies. And now I know that I thought I was a stalker, but it's like it gave up stalking me once I got a certain distance. I was thinking, oh, maybe it's not. But it was. It was a gummy bear prison. Truly the worst prison I could imagine. Couldn't eat your way through. Maybe you could try, but you'd probably make yourself sick because those bears were like almost as big as I was. Well, let's see where this is. I know there's some of those super large gummy things you can get. Like you can get like a goddamn meter-long gummy worm and all that, but I don't know. I do like gummy candy stuff. At the moment, that doesn't sound appealing to me, but there are moments where it sounds good. And the honest truth is, eating so much would make me goddamn sick. That pink bear sticks out to me for some reason. Guess not. Just I didn't see a pink bear. It's a little bit brighter than the other ones. There is, in fact, a stalker around here, and eventually I'm going to loop around. Well, no world to be in like a teddy bear world, I guess. Unfortunately, is a bit bigger than I thought it was going to be. I say unfortunately because I'll keep that little bear assemblage to the left on my mind. They were in a pattern that did kind of stick out, so still though. Gummy bear vitamins. I have in fact had those a number of times actually when I was younger. That's what they sound like. They weren't bad at all actually. I kind of liked them, to be completely honest, but yeah. I also will admit, I hate them, and yet I love them. I have a weak spot for goddamn Sour Patch Kids. And here's the reason why I love them. I like how they taste. I like the sour sweetness. The downside, the thing which I can identify as being like an O type of deal, is that whenever you eat like the whole pack, and maybe this is just me, I'll see if it's probably more than just me, it does this thing to your mouth, where your mouth is like, maybe it's the big old sugar sour particles or something, but they don't really cut up your mouth, but they do such a thing that it kind of notably makes your mouth not feel pleasant for a time afterwards. I don't exactly know how to describe it. I want to say cuts up your mouth, but it doesn't actually do that. It's just, still though. Moving on down, going places, gonna see where things turn out. There's an orb. I'll touch you. You're probably a power or teleportation. Teleportation. Leads me to Christmas world. Christmas light world. It works for me. Look at me float. I'm in a goddamn Christmas light show. Where, oh where? I think this world will look... Okay, so I understand this might be... grady. It seems to me. That might be the word for it. I think this world would be more visually interesting if the lights were, like, moving, personally. But yeah, I just keep on teleporting to different colorful worlds. What, she, as a kid, really liked colors? Maybe we're exploring someone else's dream. It's definitely a possibility. We're a ghost. You kind of assume in these games that you're exploring your own dreams. Maybe we're exploring someone else's dream, like a spirit passing through someone else's memories. That'll actually explain why we start off in the Nexus. Like why we're immediately in the dream world as opposed to being, like, not in the dream and outside the dream world. Let's go up. There's a pathway here. I've made it to space. Again, I keep on ending up from one colorful world to the next colorful world. Astral projection? Oh, maybe. Going places, though, with this colorfulness. I didn't even finish exploring any of the worlds I came from, but you're a star. You have a power. I was really hoping that was a power and not gonna teleport me to another goddamn colorful world. But nope. Teleported me to another colorful world. It's like I got 4 different really bright worlds to explore. They're all just kind of led right into each other. Yeah, she was killed by a rainbow there. Big, deep twist found. Let's roll around. Just exploring the possibilities. I mean, on the bright side, I keep on finding things to interact with. The downside, they just keep on taking me to more worlds. I'm gonna go this way and see what there is to see in the meantime. If I am to follow the yellow and black, I guess, checkerboard pattern world... Oh, you can actually walk over these. All of this time, I was avoiding them because I thought they were walls. But no, they're literally just floor. Okay, whatever. The stars are that. This is the same cross I just came from. Alright, I'll follow it down for a little bit. I'll wait till I get to the same addition sign again in a second. If I look down, what do I find? A looping area, evidently. I hope the next thing I find is a power-up and not just another thing that leads me to another colorful world. I've been to enough colorful worlds today, apparently. I don't have any sort of point of looking for something, I guess. I kind of got one now. That's the blue star that led me elsewhere. Maybe I should just go backwards and go back to where I came from. But there has to be something here, right? Something. There's probably something in all the worlds I passed by outside the thing that led me to deeper neon rainbow worlds, wherever the fuck I'm going to. I think I'm about to finally loop. I'm gonna lead 3. There it is, the one pixel that leads me back to where I came from. Go this way. I'm gonna go down here. Like, this is a different color. Okay. Oh, I just thought I was doing something dumb. Little did I know it was the right thing to do. I will admit that was a rather cool effect. I'm not gonna lie. Well, what's the point of the white version of it then? I'll take this as my point and continue going down. I wonder if there's... What am I looking for here, though? Something. It's really just anything. I don't strictly know. There's a door. So where does this lead to? Oh, there's a Nexus entrance. I'm going to the Xbox store. I'm curious how Xboxy it actually is. Not very at all, actually. It's this game's number world. It's got music. That's kind of interesting. It is literally just number world 22. Well, Let's see what it's got in store. To the left? No. 25. But nothing too of interest. Down I go. If we check further to the left, nothing. There's a few points that might stick out. 64. I'm just counting numbers in my head. That's what I do. Are you anything? I don't think you're anything. I'll interact with you anyway. Nope. You're just there to look pretty. Be happy, because it was a smiley one. Oh, we know this area. At least we know this level doesn't loop. So that means I don't tackle like a looping level. I just have to find another point of interest and delve right on in. Hopefully this doesn't just take me from world to world to world to world. I only have one power-up so far, and it doesn't really do anything, so... I'll check over here. It aids to know that this isn't a looping level, though. It means I can more systematically tackle things, which is how I personally prefer to do it. 38. Alright. If I go over here... Negatory Captain. Well, there's a women's restroom. I guess I'll go inside. Now the question gets arisen. How does a ghost go to the bathroom? Why was there even a bathroom there? And then up here, it looks like there could be something. The empty vastness of... Oh, hi! Well, you're one of the chaser things. You don't seem like you're chasing me if I interact with you. Yeah, you're one of the nice chasers. It's the Yume Nikki thing where there's some chasers that will chase you and catch you. And there's some that are just non-hostile. Let's first you attack them. Out we go, and then yai. Yeah, it's usually not a good idea to go to the restroom in a dream. That is usually true. Let's go down left. Tick tock. If I go up here. Again, I'm kind of running commentary through different games, so here's just an opinion. I've been playing a few Yume Nikki fan games in a row. I'm like forming a chart in my head of how good I like specific ones and good bad things about them. I can say that this is definitely better than the last like 3 games that we played, but it's still not particularly great. At least so far. It hasn't really won me over yet. It's a lot of these come down. It's more interesting than the ones that we found before, and there's more to it, but it's still lacking things. This is what it feels like to me. Let's go. Check this. I'm gonna go take this pathway there. I'm curious. I'm gonna give this one a little bit more of a chance. I'm gonna look around a little bit more. It does seem like there's more areas that loop into each other, and that's interesting enough, I guess. I'm gonna wake myself up though. Wake up. Or really, it's not wake up. You just kind of fade back in. Alright. Back in the exciting dream world. I'll take the colorful door. Huh. It's like paint in the form of a ball. Just gonna go through by passing. I think one of my biggest issues with a lot of these fan games I've been playing is just that a lot of the worlds are this. Big empty areas with some things scattered about where you just kind of wander until you find something. There were some areas like that in the original Yume Nikki, but not nearly this many. Anyways, let's see where this leads to. The ball world leads to a deeper pathway, where I'm curious is what I head to. Oh. Let me back out. Now we're in everybody's favorite maze world. There's probably other mazes too. There's a way to do a maze. I'm not quite sure this is it, but we'll continue looking through to see what there might be to... afflict? I don't know, something like that. Well, let's go that way. Is this the beginning? Oh, there's someone over there. You look like you're going to lead me back to that one world I was in earlier. I'm really hoping that you do more than that, but I guess I'm about to find out. Yeah, I think this leads me back to the blood world I was in earlier. Or a dead end. I did not mean to look at my dream chart. Well, I'm gonna go grayed out for a while. I don't even know why you brought me here, really. Thanks, though? He's like, huh, don't mention it, bub. I'm gonna just stand here for the rest of my days. That's what you dreamed me to do. Why'd you dream such a dull life for me? Standing right here, teleporting people to an empty room. It's empty, because it's empty like your heart. Your heart that didn't allow me to have a more interesting life. I wanted to live. I wanted to have something more in this life. This life I have in your dreams. But all you left me with was standing still in a corner, teleporting me to an empty room. There was no point. What even is life? Life in a dream. What even is my purpose? My purpose in life to teleport you into an empty room. Why do I even exist? Please take me out of my misery. I really don't have anything to do. It's like a dulled pain. I'm just filled with nothing. Just an empty feeling. Please. Alright. Going there. There's another hole down there. I'm gonna find my way to that goddamn hole. It's not the same hole I came from either. It's from a different place. I'm just gonna try and locate the pathway and eventually find... Actually, there's another door there entirely. But why would I take the door when there's another hole? Okay, fuck it. I'll take the whole door. Leads into a metal grating world. If one must check... I'm gonna check over to the left here. Hey, it's that a mermaid? Where are you? I'm going to assume, my assumption is that it's a mermaid type thing. Let's go a little bit deeper. Now we're inside an aquarium. Look at all those fishies having a good time. You fish seem to be happy. Not gonna question. Fishes just do what they do as they float through. Through this aquarium, we find... Okay, for a second I thought I entered another goddamn dark world. I was like, oh no, not this. Well, what's down? Hey, it's a series of rooms. What do you lead to? I think you're a chaser one. I don't trust you. How about you? Oh, we found the 2D world. Actually, this seems like a pretty useful area. This seems like an area that just leads to a shit ton of things. So that one, two over leads there. Empty. How about you? The aquarium. Okay, so it's just looping. But there's an access to the 2D world, so I might as well take it. I thought it was one more over. I just thought I'd check to make sure I was, if I like didn't count something. Ooh, spooky ghost to the world that looks like it was drawn in MS Paint, but that's okay. I draw in MS Paint, so I can't judge. Oh, we got another power. The power. I don't know. Is this the right power? No, I got an apple for a head. That's about as normal as anything else I'm gonna stumble upon today, so that's okay. Now I'm an apple ghost. Ooh. Ooh. Don't go to the doctors, kids! Back to the aquarium I go. Let's see what the world's got in store for an apple head like me. Probably a world full of bobbing in this aquarium, if I was to say anything. I like the blue glow. It adds something to my red apple charms. Apple Jacks. I should have made an Apple Jacks pun. It's too late for that now, though. I just screwed everything up. Alas. See you later, mermaid. Going back to the ball world, I guess I came from. Might as well. Or actually, no, that was the maze. So many different steps. All right, well, there's a hole to the left of me. I don't know how you get to it, but I'm trying to figure it out. I certainly will try. Instead of going apple bobbing fun, if my apples can bring you joy, then I might as well do something with that, I guess. I'm going to find my way to get to that hole. It's not the same hole I came from, it's a different one. The problem is I don't have a immediate idea of how I might even end up there. It doesn't seem like there's an easy way to get there. But I'm trying to keep the direction in mind. I know this area maybe loops. I don't know if it loops, it just maybe loops. I keep on checking to the left to see if there's an area that'll just go down. Maybe eventually if I keep on going up, I'll end up in the right place, though. I'm going to now rely on that. Try and find my way to that hole. It's my destiny. For some reason, I'm a ghost. Somebody was asking why am I a ghost. We don't know why we're a ghost yet. I'm assuming that we're a ghost for some reason. Usually people aren't ghosts for no reason. But that specific reason of why we're a ghost, it's eluding us at the moment. We don't actually know. That's not the right hole. That's also, this unfortunately confirms this area doesn't loop, which means I actually have to find a way down to get to that one hole, which means, oh boy, long way around. On the bright side, though, knowing it doesn't loop does mean I can tackle this more systematically. You know what one of the worst things is? Looping mazes. Eventually you can start figuring out landmarks and how certain areas are shaped, but do you really want to spend your time trying to figure out where you're going in a looping maze? It's bad enough just being in a maze, let alone a goddamn looping maze. It leaves a lot of things to be desired, truly. I figure if I keep on going down, yep, there'll be eventually a bottom, I was about to say. To be fair, though, I don't actually know. Maybe it loops horizontally. It's definitely possible to do that. Actually, I think I just found the hole I was looking for. I think it loops horizontally, but not vertically. What the am I in a bottle world? I wish they'd made that transparent. It would look cooler. But alas, they didn't. What the fuck are even you? If I stand here, is it going to come back? Does it have power? Ow. Wasn't the power, though. Let's see. Down and down and up and down. I'm going to go down again. The goddamn flying jar there, I guess. Where, oh where, may down be here? Bottles of bottles. You're like a bottle of power? I like to turn into a bottle head. You spilled the salt. The salt is now all over. Why is it so wide and spacious? I enjoy being an apple head. Rights for the apples, man. Well, I know I'm here again. That's the bright side. Move a bit more this way. Well, at least I know I'm someplace new. I wish there was some audio instead of my voice. This would be like a nightmare for me, living in a world of just looping bottles. Not really quite sure what I'm supposed to do with all these bottles, just being my apple-headed self, wandering through bottle world, a bottled up ghost. I'd accept it. Maybe. I feel like I looped. That looks like it's in the same place as another thing I saw earlier. I'm going to assume I have looped. Yeah, I've looped. This area isn't actually that big. That's something to keep in mind. I'll keep this bottle in mind too as I go explore this area. Where may... What if there was just a worm in me all along in front of the side of this apple size? That's not power. It's just a broken bottle. I like how all the jars here have blank, nothing expressions. Like they're empty. And there's nothing more for them here. If I go down... I'll see the bottle that's coming up to my left in a second. There it is. I know I've looped. Alright. Oh, there's something. Somebody spilt something or another. No power up from that? Really? How about this cracked bottle? The bottles game were... Oh, there was actually something in here. There's literally a ghost in the jar. Give me something. Anything. I'm an apple head. Have mercy on my... Okay, now I'm a... No, you don't like that one either. I'm normal again. Look at me. I find a woman in a jar, and she looks like totally a power-up person, and she just completely neglects me. Well, no reason for me not to be an applehead again, then. Oh. Well, I will admit I didn't see that coming. It's okay. They say an apple will keep the spirits away. I've entered a zone of little strawberry jam trails. There's no signification that these are actually blood marks, you know. There was literally a broken jar open. What was the broken jar full of? I don't know. I'm assuming strawberry jam. So let's follow. Where may we end up? This is a pretty big... I feel like there's gonna be stalkers, because usually are in these type of worlds. But I'll explore. I feel like this area doesn't seem like it's a looping area, so I can sort of tag them where, yep, it's not. Moving on through. It could have been a blood jar. I'm going to assume it's strawberry jam, though. So just tackling the outskirts first. Maybe I should go down the middle. I feel like if I was Brian, I'd put a power up in the middle and on the outskirts. Last course I thought, oh, everyone's going to look in the middle. I'll put the one on the outskirts. Then I do the opposite of what I just said. Apple Wonder, Apple Ye. I'm trying to think. There's like this apple poem I've had on the tip of my tongue for a while now, and I can't think of it. It's... I can't remember. It's like an old folk story or something, or an old whatever tale. Now I've just found another ghost. We have... Oh yeah, another power finally. A ghost gave me a ghost power. Why? I'm already a ghost. Why do I need a ghost power? I'll admit to being a bit confused of why I need this. Well, whatever. I got another power, I guess. From a ghost, I got a ghost power, even though I was already a ghost. What a world we live in. You're now a ghost with a triangle on your head. It's that Japanese thing. I forget what it's supposed to represent, but yeah, it's definitely popular in the culture. Just a little funny. It's just like, usually that's a symbol that to me I used to signify as like, oh, you're a ghost. Maybe it was the bottle girl. It did look a bit like her, I will admit. So maybe it was her. Maybe she died in the bottle. Or, you know, dying in the bottle. She probably didn't literally die in the bottle. I guess she was just trapped. And died alone. Going on down. It's not even specifically Illuminati. It's like this has been a long thing, I know, in Japanese culture for some reason. Though this is actually a Chinese fan game, I should mention. But having the little triangle handkerchief looking thing on. Wait, is that the knife power? If it is, then wow, what's it doing here? It's kind of interesting. You can see a dead U over there. Given that that probably has some deeper meaning. You know, deeper meaning. I'm pretty sure I can't end up with my other self. I'll try for a second because I'm morbidly curious, but I bet you're supposed to just see it when you get the knife power up. Well, 2 power-ups in this area. That's more than we can claim from some of the previous areas. Can I wander a bit? I mean, I'm obviously a ghost. I was killed somehow, and I must say it was a flash of how I was maybe killed. Let's go on through. If one must wander their way out... I know I came out. Thankfully, this area isn't looped, so it's pretty easy to find my way out. Bottle ghost, take me back. I've done what I can do. Maybe I can stab her now. Now that I've got the knife power-up. There's 2 power-ups there. I feel like there's probably not much more there if there was 2 power-ups in the same general area, so... Oh, it's now bloody in here. We're gonna do the stab thing I want to do? Yes. Well, out we go from the blood jar. I don't think we can leave. Did I play a different... Did I get a coin? Oh yeah, I got a coin. That's what this sound was supposed to represent. Well, it's time to wake up then. I actually try stabbing her one more time. 3rd time's the charm, as they say. And I've got 2 coins. Okay, go back to the Nexus fun. I've returned. Sit down in my sitting chair. Save right there. I'll take another dive in. So I've been to... I didn't really go very far in the ball world. There has to be something else other than the one door I found that happened to actually have led to something. Maybe. Multi-purpose worlds, I think, are the best. They give multiple reasons to explore a place, maybe for obvious reasons. Up we go. That's just nothing. To the side. Oh, there's a little leaf thing. Hello, little leaf thing. I knew you were going to teleport me somewhere and not give me a power, but this is interesting. Cool, vibrant pink colors with a light green and blue coral type setting. Where may it be leading us to? There is a rock or an oyster or something, which I assume will do something. It changed something behind us, probably. Backtracking. Ah, now we're in the blue world. Ah, blue that beat up and die. You should use the triangle. Maybe the triangle will make me visible to other ghosts. I thought I chose the wrong power-up, but this definitely looks like the right power-up. How about you? Oh, I got another power-up. What power do we get now? Can I just stab you? That's my ghost power-up. That's my apple power-up. Oh, I become like a big... It's like I feel like I know what this is, but I actually don't know what it is. I go slower when I move like this, so I know it's not like a big point to being that, but yeah. Well, another power-up obtained in this world. Moving on through. We're starting to find a number of them, still no progress, I guess. How do we get back? Oh no. This game doesn't give you many ways to get back once you've ended up somewhere. You just have to fade back the Nexus, like, oh, okay, well, there was that. Out we go. Back into the labyrinth. Okay, so I haven't tried a number of doors still. I'll try the dark green door next. I know there's deeper areas we haven't explored fully yet, but I'll start with this. Lovely tree field. The music in the area makes me feel like I'm either gonna stir up a farm or for some reason I'm playing Minecraft. Let's move on from that area. I'm gonna continue going right. Hopefully I forge enough of a landmark in my head to be able to know where I'm headed to or from. So yeah. Back in my day, we used to trail these fields. I just loop back to the beginning. Time for me to go up some places. Yep. We used to wander these fields like the spirits we were. Free home range on the good old ghost trail. That's the trail I'm gonna follow in the end. It's probably the trail that leads to all my ghostly needs. You ever think about the needs a ghost needs? I think about it on account I am in fact a ghost. I wander these parts with a piece of barley in my mouth to let them know I am in fact a ghost farmer. And I just roam those fields, free on the range, home, home on the range of the ghost fields. I found myself a girl sitting on a bench. She don't look like me. She gave me a power, though. That's kind of nice of her. Thank you kindly, ma'am. You gave me something in my hair. It was her hairstyle. She literally gave me her hairstyle. Well, you know, these sort of oddities do happen from time to time on the free ghost range. I continued to trail over these bits. I found myself a nice little shelter. Decided I reckon I better go right on inside. There's slug monsters on the inside of every building. Why is there slug monsters? They're like doodly slugs. The only option I had really was to kill them. Let me kill them. I'm ready. I killed the slug monsters. They were infesting my range. They were gonna eat my crops. Well, I knew they'd spawn back, but you know, I decided just to leave them be. Maybe they could have their own personal home inside that shelter. I wanted a shelter. I wanted a home. But maybe it was okay for me just to roam these plains. Be a free-range gal. I killed the girl who gave me a power-up. I'm kinda cruel, actually. I don't make many friends on account that I stab him eventually. That's why they call me the free-range ghost stabber. I go and I stab me some ghosts. Right here on this open ghost range. It's okay, though. I don't mind none. More people to do with than anyone knows what to do with. If there aren't a few people like me around, how are we ever going to keep this population in check? The more people do and suffer, the less people that we need. Too many people to take care of, I say. I found another door. It was different than the door I'd found before. It led to school! I want the little hairstyle. Let's start seeing what school's got in store. Actually, that was actually a door. That's not what I was expecting. Alright, what's on the chalkboard? Can't reach the chalk. I'm actually tall. I mean, everything is big compared to me. I'm actually really, really small. Yes, I'm really, really tall. A locker. I thought, I was actually going to say before I opened that, I wonder if it's just a locker instead of a door. And it was actually a locker, but it was also a door. That's a bit odd, but interesting. I was actually thinking that before I even interacted with it, so that's why I'm a little bit curious. You know there has to be a power here. It's a school location. School's important. Everyone, not everyone, but most people go to school. Like, you seem important. Yeah, you gave me a power. That's about what I expected. Anything about this flower vase? Oh. Another place. Another time. Are you a cat that's gonna give me a power? God dang it, I keep on teleporting. I want to explore this area. What's my new power? That's the same power. Here's my power. I'm now a student. Sure, I'll float around like this a little bit. Ma'am, you shouldn't jump. You look a lot like me, actually. Contemplating. I'll leave it be. Maybe one of my powers can do something with her. She's like crying. Yeah, tears are falling down. I'm your daughter. No, I'm not. I'm lying to you. I'm gonna stab you. No, okay, I guess. I'm now a student. Jump or I'll stab you. No. It's probably just an event. There's a chance that one of my powers might do something, though. That's what I'm trying. I'm a ghost. She does look a lot like the ball ghost. I noticed that, too. I'm an apple. How could you jump off a cliff when somebody that literally has an apple for her head is behind you? Judging you. I'm a cute little sea monkey. I think that's what that's supposed to be. Now I'm just brown and dull. Fine. Jump. See if I care. I'm a ghost. And now you're gone. That's about what I expected. I kind of expected that to happen when they went left and came back. She'd be gone. What might be down here? Nothing more, which means I'm going to take you. Now it's time for a literal maze. I'm hoping this handkerchief means I'm like invisible and the stalkers that may or may not be in this maze won't be able to get me. I thought that was a door, it's just another area. The bright side, this game is avoiding doing looping mazes, at least all the way looping. It's like the one maze that we were in earlier looped horizontally but didn't loop vertically. It makes it a little bit easier. This one doesn't even loop either way, it's literally just kind of there. That's nice. Makes traveling the area quite a bit easier. Alright. Now, what do I expect to do? I'm going to try and take the middle ground here. I'm pretty sure over there is going to be a dead end. Let's cross. This was the dead end all along. Would that give me a power? I don't know if that's a stalker or a power or what, but I'm going to try. Maybe I'm invisible so it doesn't chase me. It's a thought. Let me change to a different power and see if it like starts chasing me. No, it's not. It was in fact a power and just disappeared after that. There's my gray power, there's my hair power, there's my school uniform power, there's my knife power, there's my ghost power, there's my apple power. Ah! It's a Terror Bozu! It makes rain. Because it's a Terror Bozu. Well, let's travel then. Hanging on a little noose. Da, da, da. You know the odd thing? I know this is a weird comparison. Kind of a little bit. I'm sure some people can see where I'm getting at. But you know what this makes me think of? I know it's a Terror Bozu. I can tell by looking at it and what it does and everything. But it kind of, in a small way, just a little bit, not really, but it's what I thought of when I first saw it, after realizing it was Terror Bozu and looking at it a little bit more. It reminds me a bit of Marshmallow Monk, because of the gray cloak. It's a lighter gray, but it's still a gray, and the noose around the neck. To clarify, Marshmallow Monk was not based off of a Terror Bozu, but it made me think of it a bit. I think most of this maze is actually closed off for me. I guess I'll go back. Let's go. Reminding you of Pokemon, there's probably a Terra-based Pokemon. I wouldn't be surprised. Let's move and go. Terra Bozus are pretty popular in their culture, so. Little blood trails. So, I'm assuming the woman who jumped has still jumped. Yep. I guess I'll go back to wherever, I guess the school. Or not. I guess I'm waking myself up. This game doesn't give you good, again, I said this earlier, this game doesn't give you good ways to get back and all that. Now, I'm going to play a little bit more of Amnesia just because it's, I would say this game is okay. It's not like the best of the Yume Nikki fan games or even close to it, but it's better than some of the previous things we were playing. I'm interested enough to give it a little bit more time, I guess, but it's